Most kitchen stove hoods are designed to be manufactured very inexpensively. Some of them look really fancy and they're statement pieces in the kitchen, but they literally suck, and they don't physically suck like they're meant to do. So I'm going to take you through designing and making one that works really well for our kitchen here. I have just a few guiding constraints that I need to keep in mind, as well as project requirements that I want to fulfill for this project. Most importantly is the hood needs to fit in a cabinet array above our stove. You'll see it shortly, but it's relatively small compared to the surface area of the stove. I also have a 6-inch exit duct at the top of that cabinet that we need to exhaust the air into. I also want it to be 3D printable because I'm just making this at home inexpensively with the tools that I have for work. And I also want it to be relatively quiet and obviously work really well. So let's jump into CAD and I'll show you what I come up with. I started off looking at off-the-shelf fan options. My main goals were a lot of CFM and not a lot of volume. Found this guy, and here we go, baby. Good start. Here's the initial digital iteration I came up with. It was designed to work off the main aerodynamic principles of achieving laminar airflow and the Bernoulli effect. That's sort of the secret sauce to making a hood of a smaller size than the stove area work really well. This achieves that well. The air would adhere to these surfaces and have a relatively uniform suction throughout. Why didn't I make this? Long print times. It's obviously 2 pieces. And also the concern for resonant frequencies of the fan. I just think it would be loud. So I moved on to a second iteration, and this is what I came up with. It's also designed to help the air adhere to all surfaces for uniform airflow, but it's designed to be 3D printed much more effectively. It's lower profile. It's sturdier, and with some dampening, I think it will be relatively quiet too. And this is what I end up printing. Here's the printed parts assembled. Simply glued them together. No need to overcomplicate things, but they printed well and came out great. So we cook a lot, and we usually just open these doors and vent the house the best we can. But with meat or fish, it still sometimes smells for like a whole day after. Not anymore. It's in. Installation was easy. It exhausts through this 6-inch ductwork, which vents outside. We cut a rectangle on the bottom here, and I put a screen below the hood. The sealing material helps with noise and vibration. It's actually running right now. You probably can't hear it. And when it's closed up, it's hidden away. Really looks great and works phenomenally. Every friend's house we've been to lately, I've been messing with their hoods, and I can honestly say this one works better than all of them. So really happy with it.